Filming without warning, yeah. So here we are. Welcome to Wholeview Farm. We are inside our mobile chicken tractor, and Nikki's just taking apart this old, literally crappy nest box. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
They didn't put a top on it, so yeah, everybody sits up here and poops in the box.
Right, and they're just boxes full of poop and poopy eggs, and they're pretty bad. So, but if you look here, I gotta watch where I step because our floor has mesh on it, so I gotta step on the framing pieces. We'll get all this hay out of here when the warm season hits. But in this back section, we got our little nest box mounted. Actually, I ended up having to rebuild that whole back wall and put up some new plywood.
You did a really good job.
Oh, thanks. I try.
Now we gotta paint it.
Now we gotta paint it and do some more tweaking. Here, I'm gonna get over to this side. We're thinking we might keep our roosts over on this side because they're really not too terrible. Although the birds really like to roost up on these ceiling joists as well.
Which is.
We're going to rip out these outlets because this is not a necessary and I just don't trust it.
We don't need it. Yeah.
Yeah, we won't be plugging it in. We'll be moving it all over the land. So,
We're going to get a solar piece on the outside for the nest box.
Yeah, I ordered the hengear solar adapter. Probably could have come up with, so it was only $100 for the solar adapter, which included the panel, the batteries, and had all the right wiring. So I probably could have done something a little cheaper, homemade, but just went with ease of operations. I do want to say, like, I've been wanting to explain that we are not farming as our primary source of income, and I don't want to give people the idea that you can just do what we're doing and make money, because we don't make very much money
on eggs.
We don't make much of a profit. It's really a lifestyle choice for us. I have a full-time remote IT job, and that covers our bills. And the reason we're farming is a lifestyle choice. It's where and how we want to raise our kids. It's the food we want to be eating. That's our primary focus. And not that I'm not treating the farm as a business, and we do plan to make profits on it, but it's I don't know if it'll ever replace our primary income source. So I don't know. We don't have a lot of people watching these, but I don't want to put that out in the world, or put the content we do out in the world,
End all be all.
Encouraging people to like jump off this cliff of starting a farm and think it's going to be like a financial boon. It can be. I think it can be. I think you can make a living at farming. I think it's possible. A lot of great people have proven that. I think it's a great way to build wealth if you measure wealth in ways that are non-monetary. But I don't want young people to watch our videos and think, oh, let's just do that, because we've spent a lot of money getting to this point and made very little so far. I do hope to change that. We are going to try to sell some whole lambs and some goats this year. We're going to start selling.
We started out, but to say, like, we started out with 8 sheep and a bunch of chickens, and we don't put lights on. So from November into October till like now, we don't have any eggs, and that's like, right. So I could put lights on everybody, but I choose not to.
Right. We could farm in a way that was more productive in terms of egg production, or meat production has just been like a slow ramping up period. Like, it's taken us several years to build up our numbers, to breed up our numbers, to learn what the heck we're doing and how we want to farm, to get our equipment dialed in. And this what we're on our 4th grazing year, I think.
Yeah, but we started out with 8. And then we had a couple of babies, and then we grew up from there, and
added livestock every year.
Pretty nice. Like, Yeah, I think
Oh
this
yeah,
year,
I'm proud of our flock. I'm
Yeah.
proud of where we've gotten. I feel really good about what we're doing, and
and
I
the
think
guys that we did butcher last year were delicious.
yes, we did some home butchery. Oh, and we brought 5 sheep in, but again, it wasn't a money maker because I just wasn't in a place where I was confident selling meat. I needed to taste it. I needed to see the whole process start to finish, and that's all inputs, right? That's all investment. We're not getting paid for that, but it helped to build our reputation, our confidence. We've got a lot of good feedback from friends and family who we shared some with, and
everyone's always excited about our eggs.
yeah, the eggs we do pretty well on. When we have them in stock, which isn't always, but it's a great, it's something we like to eat, so that's why we want to continue with egg production. I think it's a good halon, as Joel Salatin would talk about halons being supporting our primary enterprise, which would be the meat business, but the eggs are a good halon to that because they can help us with fertility when we get these hens out on pasture. They can help develop our pastures better. There's some kind of scuffle going on over here.
Yeah, the boys are getting irritated.
yeah.
And I got way too many roosters. I gotta go call them again.
We do. We've got a few extra roosters and a bunch of ducks right now. I don't know. People keep giving us birds and we keep taking them foolishly. But anyhow.
I know, I'm turning into the petting zoo.
Yeah, we're trying not to. We did find a home for some of our ducks. I'm excited about that. They're going to go to a place with a lovely little trout pond and a boy duck who needs some ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah. But I'm going to go around, and hopefully it's not too windy because it just got really windy out here. So.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go around and show the nest box from the other side.
Oh, and it's got a surprise inside.
Somebody used it?
No.
Oh.
But
all right.
I did. I used it.
Oh, great. All right, so sorry about the wind noise. I'll try to keep that covered. Yeah, so here's what the nest box looks like from the outside. Ended up just rebuilding this whole back wall. There was a lot of rot there, and if I was a smarter man, I probably would have put some sort of angle or some flashing on that. But we'll paint it up, maybe add some white trim boards, and I think it'll be good. But yeah, this hengear box, flip up these locks, and open it up. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. The chickens didn't lay these eggs. Nikki just cleaned out our nest box. Kind of cool. I got these rare earth magnets down there to keep this back panel closed. But yeah, that's the idea. The eggs just roll down here and we collect them from the outside. And they stay nice and clean. No poop. And we mounted it here. Now this is my power cord, which will eventually be connected to the solar. I've just got it on a extension cord for now. And we got these side hatches, which is kind of handy. And we can come in here, take a look. There's the actuator coming down in the middle. And it just connects with a zip tie and lifts this. And I can actually figure out how to turn that on. It takes a minute to kick in, but it'll actually, I can demo the operation, I think. It's got this return spring here, which brings the roost back down. I did have to spray some lube, some Teflon in there to get it to operate well. If you see inside, there's no dividers. It's just one big area. This nice mat, and it slopes down where the eggs roll out of sight. And there's that reflector on the other side. There's actually like a laser that comes out of this part there and detects if there's a hen in there. It won't close on her, so that's kind of nice too. Waits till it's empty to actually close. Yeah, I was hoping to do the override here, but it does take a minute to actuate. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so at 4 p.m. every day, that's going to close and keep the hens from going in there and pooping on our eggs. And then at 6 a.m. every day, it'll open back up. So kind of cool. It's not the cheapest thing. Make sure I'm back on auto there. But it is a labor saver for us. It's going to help improve our product, our output of eggs. We'll more consistently have good quality eggs that are saleable, and we won't have to come out here and worry about opening and closing this every day. So I look at that as a labor saving cost. And keeping these guys out on pasture is going to help reduce our feed bill, which is the bigger input versus the equipment. I don't know. There's more effective strategies for people who want to run a full-time egg business.
Yes.
We don't run a full-time egg business. We grow enough eggs for ourselves. We sell the surplus. We can't scale. We have no desire to scale up into a full-time egg business and get into the requirements that we would require. But here in Wisconsin, we are permitted to sell a certain amount of eggs on a very casual basis, neighbor to neighbor, and we're going to stay under that threshold and produce eggs and improve our pastures at the same time. So that's the plan. So we're going to finish ripping out this nest box, put in a new roost, kind of matches the ones on that side, so this has a little better capacity.
Take out these baby roosts.
Yeah, these lower roosts are coming out. That's just allowing hens to get pooped on by other hens. You don't want to stack your roosts. No. All right, so there you go. That's the updates on the chicken tractor. I'll probably do one more of these once we get it all painted up and looking spiffy.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
All right, have a good one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.